This is the Scummiest family channel on YouTube.
Family, YouTube's scummiest household. They've amassed over 20 million subscribers by spoiling their kids.
21 million subscribers, that's a lot. How have I never heard of this before?
Kids beyond comprehension and lying about everything from their family history to their house being broken
family YouTube channel again.
into. This is all while concealing an extremely controversial past by instead publicizing their modern stressful moments like not knowing which mansion to buy. The family of three created their channel back in
just trolling.
2017, and with a name like the royalty family, it should come as no surprise that materialism and self-image is their entire identity. Their early videos featured them wearing shirts stating King, Queen, and Prince, titles which they also unironically used during the interview segments, while the dogs wore Louis Vuitton clothing and went by the names of Princessa and Gucci. They began to blow up with videos where the parents spent stupid amounts of money on their son, such as 8-year-old
I guess people love materialism stuff, so
parents' credit card no budget at mall, and parents can't say no for 24 hours, with these kinds of unrealistic videos understandably annoying parents. I walked in and watched a segment of a video from the royalty family channel, and it was so terrible. First, everyone on it had an unwatchable
why is everyone watching them then?
personality, but the real disgust was how materialistic / money obsessed the whole family is. I feel like the parents just pimp their annoying kid out for likes and views, and it's amplified when the kid has zero talent or personality. The parents responded by simply stating that their son wasn't spoiled, without providing any actual evidence.
A lot of people talk about him being spoiled. He's a spoiled brat. He gets what he wants. Honestly, it's just ridiculous.
Before making the argument that they work hard so their son can have anything.
And we work our butts off to give things to our kids that we never had
Yes, exactly opposite you should say, man.
growing up.
Which is literally the definition of being spoiled. Despite the backlash, the royalty family gained 1 million subscribers after only 1 year on YouTube, although with a growth in income also came a growth in flexing, highlighted perfectly by Cody Ko.
The kid is wearing Fendi shorts, Dior socks, and Yeezys. The dad is wearing a Gucci shirt, Gucci shorts, and a Gucci bag. It's like, I guess why it bothers me is because like the motive is very clear. It's like, we're not doing this for family. We're doing this for money.
Our 8-year-old son finally got his Lamborghini. His dream came true. While these videos are nothing more than clickbait garbage, it's probably not ideal to raise a kid in an unbounded materialistic environment.
You can go to any stores you want. Farhan, all those stores that you want to go to, you can go to any store. Did I stutter?
However, when these are clearly the values held by the parents, it's not like the kid has a choice. The parents likely justify the kid's involvement by thinking that it'll be set for life afterwards, although in doing so, they're raising him with an entitled, unlikable attitude.
You said you don't want it?
No, because 2 back seats.
Oh, you don't want back seats.
No.
At the same time, however, you could make the argument that the family was simply making what the audience wanted to watch, as the videos spoiling the son almost always gain the most views. Throwing a dart on a map and buying whatever it lands on, 15 million views. Buying everything I touch blindfolded challenge, 11 million views. If you guess the price, I'll buy it for you challenge, 24 million views. Pulling these kinds of numbers, they were missing only one thing to complete their terrible family channel arc, a mega mansion. Although in order to justify buying one, they'd first stage a video at their existing house, claiming that fans were showing up and pestering them. The premise of the video is that fans were outside of the house taking photos of the family.
Come check this out. Like,
It's absolutely not short.
this guy. This is like the 5th time I've seen him. Look at this. Can you believe this?
After which Ali goes outside to confront them, resulting in quite possibly the fakest interaction on YouTube.
Hey, bro, why are you taking
Oh
pictures
boy.
in my house? Hey, bro, why are you taking pictures in my house?
I love the show, bro.
You think that's cool, bro? Rolling up in your Prius, you think you're cool?
Dude, I'm a fan, bro.
Yeah, so cool of you, bro.
I get a shout out.
Very classy of both you guys.
Diesel Patches dissected this little segment with some pretty funny commentary.
I'm a fan. Excuse me if I'm having a hard time believing that grown-ass truck drivers are fans of a family vlogging child's kid channel.
After confronting the apparent fans, Ali supposedly called the police, after which an officer showed up who was also more than likely an actor.
Correctly, police.
With the whole situation being so traumatizing that the family was apparently unable to sleep that that night.
Guys, let's try to forget about what happened. We can get through this as a family. We're here for each other. We're strong.
However, when they'd
Oh, the
uploaded
camera is actually invisible.
another video the following day titled, "We have bad news, guess what?" it became pretty obvious as to why they'd staged the confrontation. The family used the fake incident to claim that they now needed a bigger house.
With that being said, we have exciting news for you guys. Yeah, we're gonna move out, guys.
Of course, never missing a chance to reinforce their materialism.
What kind of house do you want?
I want a big and modern house.
I want a modern house. I'm a big fan of
What
modern
does
houses. You know
happening?
that?
Guys, we deserve a nice house. We deserve a house with a pool. I don't know. Let's go look
And
around.
also I want a nice view.
Within only 10 days, the royalty family had supposedly bought their dream mansion. However, only 8 months after this, the family was being evicted.
So basically, guys, this is a 60-day notice to terminate the tenancy, which means
How did they
gotta
know?
leave the royalty palace
What?
in 2 months.
Showing that they never owned the house in the first place.
How can
The
they so
royalty
bad?
family then moved to a new property where they'd take the chance to stage yet another fake video titled, "Somebody broke into our new home live camera."
We just got news that someone broke into our new house. As you guys know, we just bought a new house, the new royalty palace.
After stating that their new house was
He's
being
just spamming views at this point.
broken into, Ali decided he didn't want to call the cops for the strangest reason.
I'm honestly not cool with calling cops on homeless people or whatever. I don't know if it's a homeless person or not.
And he therefore decided to go and confront the trespasser himself. He then shows crystal clear security camera footage of the break-in, where the person clearly climbs over the fence. However, when Ali and his friend then show up at the house, they state that the intruder had instead gone through the gate.
So ladies and gentlemen, that was the gate that someone came through. Oh, it's still open. You see?
The gate is open.
When they find the intruder staying in the back house, he gives a long sob story about how he's got nowhere else to go, leading Ali to become the hero by giving him a bunch of money.
Okay,
He's
then
telling me that he lost his job and he's got nowhere to stay.
it's absolutely not what I'm giving back to the criminal.
I don't want him to stay on the streets. Can't be selfish. I'm gonna give you some cash, but I'm gonna need you to leave, alright?
The video ends with Ali framing himself as a super compassionate person,
I truly feel bad. Like, people are going through a rough time right now.
although hilariously only 4 months later, their house was actually broken into by an intruder, during which they gave a completely different reaction.
We all know how janky Roblox Studios is. I'm gonna be on the sandbox, build the island, clean it up.
While during the fake invasion, Ali was so kind he didn't even call the cops.
Yeah,
The real
that's
invasion
it.
instead began like this.
Hey, can I help you, bro? But what made you think it was cool to come here? Call the cops. Call the cops.
And did they not lock the door at all?
Are you serious, bro? Going to people's homes and sleeping in the back? Hey, Serge, call the cops.
After the intruder was escorted off the property, the family didn't offer him any money to go get a hotel, and instead brought 3 police officers to investigate the now empty scene, which is pretty funny when
What?
compared to the first fake video.
Okay.
However, it would then become apparent that on top of faking their videos, they were also lying about their own history,
Why are they not detaining him then?
as the family's extremely shady past began to get exposed brutally. On the 1st of March 2021, the royalty family uploaded a video titled
It
"I'm
up
Not
there.
Farhan's Father, Truth Revealed," in which they explained that the son was actually from the mother's previous marriage, and Ali was therefore his stepdad.
I met Farhan when he was 3 years old. I'm not his biological dad, but I consider myself as his dad. I love him to death. He's amazing. He's like my son. I treat him like my son.
After mentioning that Ali wasn't Farhan's actual dad, the biological father came out of nowhere, creating a GoFundMe titled "Help Me See My Son King Farhan from Royalty Family," which explained the mother Andrea from YouTube channel The Royalty Family has not allowed the biological father Pierre Lepin to see or talk to his son Farhan Lepin for more than 4 years, and both the child and father have the same right. In addition to the child is exploited and manipulated in social networks without the authorization of the father, which was followed by the biological dad appearing on the Dad Challenge podcast, where he'd spend over an hour completely exposing the family. In the royalty family video mentioned prior, the mother explained that she'd come to America to work as a TV host,
I came here for work, as you know, I'm a TV host.
although what she failed to mention was that she'd fled from her life in Colombia as an adult film star, where she'd gotten into trouble with some pretty scary people.
She wants to get out from Colombia because she have a lot of drug dealers that are bothering.
On top of this,
Until
Miranda told a
then-
nice story about how Ali and his mother had met.
I remember we met in a little restaurant.
And then we ate, and
then from that day, we just had a lot of fun.
Although in all actuality, the mother began cheating on her former husband after her and Ali met in a gym.
They say that they meet in a restaurant, like a perfect moment, you know, there's a bunch of liars about how
Wow. After the biological father confronted Andrea about her cheating, things got even crazier.
While I'm driving, she crashed my car. She jumped out of her car, went to my window. She broke the window. The police came, take her to jail.
Which was then followed by a confrontation in person before the family retaliated by spray painting the biological dad's car. When the father returned to the Dad Challenge podcast 3 months later, he'd claimed that Andrea's entire life was a show for the camera.
Where she showed in the video that she is cooking, it's fake. It's
all fake. What we found out is that she is not present in their lives at all. She is a greedy, disgusting, selfish woman. Ali and her, they are married, but it is a business relationship. They hate each other, they fight all the time, and Ali only stays with her because it's money. They are in it for money.
And on top of everything, Ferran is strictly forbidden from accessing the internet under any circumstances.
And this is what we found out as well. Ferran is completely and utterly never
in prison.
allowed on the internet. I don't even think Ferran knows how famous he is. Ali blocks him from every incoming anything. He's not allowed to have a phone with the internet on it. Ferran is not allowed to go to other people's houses because Ali cannot stop him from looking at the internet. And those kids get on the internet and see a video like this. It's over for Ali because Ali has kept this all a secret from Ferran this whole time.
The podcast ended with Ferran's dad breaking down crying, although Andrea and Ali completely manipulated the situation by filming a TikTok in which they'd obviously forced Ferran to state that the biological dad was lying about everything.
To be honest, bro, I'm just tired of this. Okay? All these lies that he's putting out there about my mom, my family, it's just like so tiring. It's like super annoying. Like I've seen all the videos, all that disgusting stuff that he's doing. It hurts, man. It hurts to know that that's my dad, and it's like it's sad. Somebody please tell him to stop.
Bro, you can tell the video is scripted just by how the kid talks. In just the last week, Ferran's biological dad announced that after 4 years, he'd gotten a visa and was now in Los Angeles looking for his son. Yet after messaging the mother with the goal of arranging a meeting, she told him to talk to her lawyers, who don't respond to the dad's messages. Meanwhile, the royalty family's views haven't slowed down one bit, although something deep down feels like over the long run, this channel will end in complete disaster.